In this video we're going to be looking at the Fujimi AE86 Trueno. Hi folks, welcome back to Glow Sniff Garage. In this video we've got the Drift King AE86 Trueno by Fujimi. This came as part of a mystery box from Kent Models. So just have a wee look at the box first. Some very nice box art here. Get your initial D kind of vibes there with the vending machine and the light trails. Quite a slim box. Various Mr. Hobby colours there that you'll need. Decals. This is from the Toge series. This is number 3 in that series. It's just the same box art on the other side. And your usual sort of warnings and a note of what you'll need to make the kit. And the same in the back there. Just open up the box. Clear sprue, interior stuff, your Lantanabe wheels and tyres, sprue there, body, decals and instructions. I'll just take these bags, get them opened up and we'll take a closer look at what's inside them. Okay, I got the bags opened up now. I'll just take a wee look at the instruction manual. As usual with the Fujimi kits, the instruction manuals don't tend to be too in depth. Your list of your colours there. You do have the option to have the headlights up or down. I don't know if you'll be able to move them once they've been put in place, but you've got the option there anyway. I've built a Oshima AE86 and you can adjust them and move them up and down as you like. Next up we have the decals. Got them upside down. Some various tuner decals here. You've got your option magazine, Cusco, Endless, Bride. Nice options with the decals there. Next up we've got the clear sprue. So you've got some options for fog lights and stuff here that aren't included in the instruction manual, but you can add them if you like. There's quite a bit of flash in some of these clear parts. If you can see that there. This headlight, this rear light cluster looks like it's a different shape from the other side. Now this kit was released in 2012 I think, but the original tooling is from 1984, so This kind of flash is to be expected as the toolings start to wear out over the years. Yeah, quite a lot of flash on the lights there. Trueno. So the next sprue we've got here, some interior parts. Similar as the other sprues, quite a lot of flash on here. It's going to require quite a bit of tidying up. The seats do have quite a nice fabric kind of texture, which is quite nice, but there's quite a lot of cleanup involved. Door cards there again, textured. Your wind mirrors there too. Section of the exhaust. Rear parcel shelf. Looks like the headrests for the front seats, or is that the... yeah, it's the headrests. Steering column and gear lever. Window wipers, handbrake. Gearbox and drive shaft. It's nice to get that separate. Usually they're moulded in. We'll take a look at the chassis in a minute, but it's nice to see that separate, even if it is kind of basic. These will be spacers for the wheels, I'd imagine. Your steering wheel and your exhaust again with massive bits of flash on it. And in this space it was the dashboard, which had fallen off. Look at the dashboard here. Reasonably detailed and quite shallow moulding though, so it's quite hard to paint anything on those dials. I do like it when you get this, where you put the dials in from behind. It looks a bit nicer. It's easier to get the decal on. To the next sprue, we have got the chassis. So it comes with the separate door cards, which is good. It's a good point where you can paint. It makes the door cards easier to paint and the seats easier to paint. That's super basic chassis. A lot of these older moulds came from old slot car models, so the chassis are super basic. Your rear spoiler there. And I'm guessing that's a front splitter, front lip for under the bumper. Flashes, there's so much flash in this kit. Your license plate holders. Got your racing seat there, the headrest and a roll cage. Don't know what that section is. Looks like a fuel tank, but the fuel tank's moulded into the chassis, so I'm unsure what that will be for. Check. Got your fog lights there too. Some more roll cage sections. looks like fog light covers. Yep, it says CB on it. It's actually quite nice to have that moulded in there. Get this to focus. What looks to be the boot. And you've got your racing steering wheel there too. A couple of options for steering wheels. And another one here as well. And next up we've got the Watanabe wheels. Really nicely moulded, these ones. Very little flashiness at all. This is obviously came from a later tooling of these wheels. Over the years, when you look back, you can see that the same tooling's been used, but they've added new parts as it's went along. This is obviously been a newer tooling. It's actually quite nice. Tyres are nice too. Pirellis. And they're staggered as well, so your front tyres are thinner than the rears. And last but not least, we have the body. Struggling to focus there. This is where you can really see the difference. I have, like I said, I've made the Aoshima AE86 and that was tooled in 2005 or 6 I think, and the difference between them is quite a lot. If you look at the front here, there's tons of mould lines, flash going right across the front of this bumper, along the lights too. You can see the mould lines in the back there. Not actually too bad here, in fact, well, yeah, they are. It's quite a big step there. That might require filling in with putty or something. You can see how stepped that is. Got your Trueno badge moulded in there. But yeah, there is going to be a lot of work involved to get this sorted. Again, stepped at the front. If you sand this back, it's never going to be properly even because there's such a difference. And Fujimi is so hit and miss. There's some, I've made a couple of their kits where it was really good, but their older toolings can be really poor quality. I mean, like the door moulding, like the handles and stuff, it's all moulded really nicely, but it's just the flash and the mould lines are pretty heavy. So if you wanted to make this kit, there's a lot of sanding. There's going to be a lot of sanding involved. Not the worst kit I've seen from Fujimi, but certainly not their best. This was from, let's say, this is from a mystery box, so I took the gamble, ordered the mystery box just to see what I would get, and this is what came. Not disappointed in getting it. I think it will still turn out really nice. I was wanting to get another AE86. I made the Aoshima Black Limited before. Pictures of that are on my Instagram. If you check it out in Glow Sniff Garage's Instagram, you'll be able to see the build there. Turned out really nice. Really great kit. One of the best kits that I think I've made so far. Just in terms of the level of detail, options, has an engine, working suspension. But yeah, if you put the work into this, I'm sure you'd be able to make a really nice model out of it. But I'm going to be doing a lot of sanding in the near future. So yeah, that was the Fujimi Drift King AE86 Trueno. If you like the video, always appreciate any likes, subscriptions, always appreciate your comments. And I've got another unboxing video coming up probably in the next week or two. And just keep an eye out for that, and I'll see you in a future video. Cheers, bye.